Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to build and transform this login form we have on my left to the login form we have on my right here. So we check your username. You can type something here. Password, you can put password. Check and check. So click on login, type something. Click again login, need to input some password. Click on submit. So now let's get started. Okay, now I'll create our project folder on the desktop here. I just press Ctrl Shift N keyboard shortcut to create a folder. I'll name it login form. Enter, enter. So I'll right click here and take open with VS Code. Okay, you can use any text editor, but to easily follow along, I advise you use VS Code as a text editor. I made a video on how to install VS Code. I'll leave a link in the description if you don't know how to install it. So next, go here where we have these extensions. Click here and search this. Okay, this live server. If you don't have it installed, make sure you install it. So after installing, you go back, close this. Next, we create a file. I'll name it index. Name index.html. So we just create a basic HTML template. Like so, press tab. So we have this basic HTML template. So I'll just type this here. Okay. So we're done with that. Change the title to login form. Okay, once you've done this and you have your live server installed, you just right click, go down where we have from this, open with live server, or better still, if you check below here, down here, you get this here, this option, go live. You click on it to open in your browser. So basically what the live server extension does is that it displays a live preview in the browser of whatever you type in your text editor. I'll close this. So if you can see login form, the title, which is it, we've not typed anything yet in our body, that's why it's blank. Once I start typing and saving, we'll get the display or the preview in our browser automatically. So I'll zoom to make the characters larger. I'll just press Ctrl plus on my keyboard to zoom. Let me reduce a bit. Okay, yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, now let's start creating our HTML form. Okay, now if I save this by pressing Ctrl S on my keyboard, you see automatically we'll have a preview in our browser. So let's do that. You can see we now have this. So that is made possible by the live server extension. Let's continue. After doing that, press Ctrl S to save. Okay, so we now have this. So Control S to see the preview. And see this is it. Okay, so let's continue. Control S to save. So we have this. So basically we have completely designed our HTML form. Now let's see how we can apply some CSS style to transform the form. So to do that, we'll go here and create a file. I'll call it style.css. Enter. So in this style.css, we're able to apply some CSS styles to transform our form. So let's link it up in this index.html file. To do so, we'll just go here and type this. Tap. We'll now type the name, style.css. So by doing so, we've linked our style.css in our index.html file. So let's continue. Okay, now let's add icons to this our input fields. To do that, go here, go to this website. Okay, go to usage, click on usage, scroll down to where we have this usage as a font. You copy this link, copy, go to your code. Below this sense, our CSS style, paste. So next we go back to the site. Go to the home page, search here, search users. So go with this icon. Click on the icon, next you click on fonts. Then just click here to copy it. Copy the code. So paste here next to our username. So next we go back to our browser. Type this. Click on this. Fonts. Click here. So paste this one next to our password input. So after doing so, we save. So if we check our form, we now have the icons. So next, let's go to our CSS files and start styling our form. So using asterisk here implies that all of these styles will be applied to the body element, and every element in the body will have this style. So if I save this, we'll see and have a view in the browser. So we see here the style has been applied to every element here. So now let's apply specific styles to the body. We'll type body. Okay, next, let's apply style to this our wrapper. This is div with the class of wrapper. We just copy the class here. Go to our CSS. So next, let's style this our H1 element. So to do that, we'll just copy this. So next, we go to our HTML. Let's style this input box. We'll copy it. Copy. So next, let's type these input fields. Okay, now let's style and position these icons. Okay, our icon is not properly placed, so we need to go up here. Yeah, and add this style. Because we add that style now, you see our icon now is inside the box. So let's continue. So next we need to style this HTML element. Remember, forgot Copy it. Okay, so next we need to style this checkbox. Okay, now let's style these links, forgotten and register. At the moment, they are not that visible. Okay, next let's design this login form. I'll go to the HTML and get his class. So it's BTN. Copy it. Okay, so this is it. So next, let's start this div with a class of register link. Copy the class. Okay, next, let's apply some style to this link. Let's style this link, register. Okay, now let's have a full preview of our form. Just click here. So if we check here, we'll see this. The color here is black and black. We need to change that. And also, if you look at the form input, it is almost at the end of this our container. So we need to apply some padding. So let's do that. So we'll go up here and add these styles. Okay, we now have this. Okay, now let's add our background image. So we need to remove this color, the background color, and this. So for that, I'll copy half the image on my desktop. I'll copy it here. Go to our folder and paste. So we check here. This is the image. The image has been added. So for our body, I'll remove this color. Just copy the name and paste here. Okay, now let's have a preview of the page. So now our image has been added, so you can see this how it looks. So next we need to remove this background color from our wrapper container. So let's do that. So this is the background color. We just remove this and save. Okay, now this is how it looks. Okay, let's go back to our body and add this style. Yeah, so after adding this style, you see our background has changed. Okay, next, let's add the glass effect to our wrapper container. So to do that, we'll go here and add this. So yeah, the style has been added. If you see here, the border radius we applied to this, our input fields did not take effect. So let's go and fix that. So we go back to our code, we check here, scroll down. Scroll down to here, we'll say border radius. Instead of 40, I think it's 40. So remove that and put 0. I will save. So as you can see, the border radius now has been added. We now have our border radius. So we check here, we can type something. We can type and submit our form. Close. So basically, this brings us to the end of this video. If you found it useful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video. Thank you.